What's up, guys? It's John Carden for Power Performance Coaching. And this week on Strength 2, we're going to talk about training recoverability, max volume, and minimum required dosage for training to stimulate growth. Now, these are three concepts that kind of roll together. And what this basically is saying that there is a minimum dosage of training that you need that's effective to stimulate growth or strength in a certain lift or a certain muscle. And what we're also saying is that there's also a maximum amount that you can recover from overall, but then also a maximum amount overall that you can recover from as far as training goes for total volume, total tonnage, and total training stimulus and intensity. And then there's also an optimal level of training stimulus recovery for each muscle, but also overall globally. The same goes for the minimum dosage. So basically what this means is that you have three different things you want to look at. So when you're looking at pacing a training program together, we'll go all the way back. You look at phases, and you start thinking about phases of what qualities you want to work on. What's the minimum required dosage you need of each quality or each muscle group to train. Then you have to work back up and figure out what you need on each phase, each stage. And then you bring it back down even more. Then you go, say you're a bodybuilder, you go body part. You go, okay, well, I want to grow my arms. And you got to figure out how much arm you need. And you got to figure out how much dosage of training you need that you can still recover from. Or if you want to overreach, figure out how much of that. Then you got to figure out what next phase, how much lower you're going to bring it so you recover that. Then you got to figure out how does that play in with the other things. So if you're going to add some more of something, you have to take away something of something else. So basically that's saying if you're going to want to train more arms, say you want to train arms normally 3 times a week, you want to train them 4, that means you're going to have to take out a little bit of training of something. So maybe you got to reduce your hamstring volume, maybe you got to reduce your back volume, your shoulder volume, maybe you got to train. That's what I mean. So then if you're looking at it from a powerlifter standpoint, that might mean instead of bench pressing 3 days a week, which I don't recommend, say you bench press 2 days a week, but now you want to start squatting 3 days a week, or 2, and you only squat 1 day a week normally. Then maybe you should take out one of your bench days. Say you want to start training with much more intensity, like double the intensity what you usually do. Maybe you need to cut down a training day. Maybe you need to shorten the workout then. Maybe you need to do something. So you need to look at overall tonnage, intensity, and figure out what the maximum amount you can recover from is. And then figure out what the minimum amount is that you need to actually still make some progress. And then figure out what the optimal amount is for you, which allows you to recover, make progress, but also not regress, and also train hard but not get smoked. For a lot of people that's around like 7 out of 10 intensity, 8 out of 10 effort, with varying intensities, varying loads. And then looking at how much overall training volume you can handle, how much you should handle, which is usually a lot less than what you think. So experiment around with this, experiment around with different loading, different strength training, different types of training.